Ela said that she promised to hit 4 3-pointers.
Yeah, she hit 5. She lied.
I know. It just, I guess, and you're still kind of learning here a little bit, but just the confidence that she has to tell you that and then deliver on that as well.
Yeah, I told her, I was like, well, first of all, like, last game we just did she had it going, she's 4 for 5, and we just did a really poor job of finding her. And I told her that I was going to try to be a little bit more intentional to get our group to really look for her, but she needed to take the lead and be aggressive, because I do think she passed up some open opportunities on Monday. Now she came out and she kept us in the game in the first half because she was the only one getting it going, and then she finished the game. The kid has knowledge, he's experienced, high IQ basketball player, and she's just going to continue to get better because she works her tail off.
Is that international experience
so.
kind of coming to the top here a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. I think she's 21 years old and has played basketball for a really long time, and she shoots the heck out of the ball. I mean, when she shoots it, I just think it's going in every time she shoots it, and her understanding the pace of the way the game is supposed to be played, the spacing, and I think she'll be the first one to tell you, like, she won't take a bad shot. She will pass up a good shot for a better shot, and she makes our ball team pretty good.
Kiki is probably just your typical shooter who's going to continue to shoot until she can find a rhythm.
Absolutely.
And is that kind of what happened in the fourth quarter there?
Yeah, and she hit the first one, and you could tell that she was gonna find a way to get the second one off, and we tried to run a pin down on the backside for a third in a row, but I'm proud of Kiki's growth. She actually came over to me and she said the old Kiki would have stopped shooting. So Kiki is working hard to. There's always a mental side of this basketball game, and it plays with you. And Kiki's just worked extremely hard, and in practice I tell her, like, any shot that she takes where her feet are set is not a bad shot for our team, especially the way we can get to the offensive glass right now.
And just the minutes from Avery with Kendall.
Yeah.
And, in foul trouble.
Yeah. Huge. Lana and KP kind of got unlucky a couple times, and they've got to be smarter in certain situations, but they did get unlucky with a couple of calls, and our packages with Avery aren't as big as they are with Lana and KP, just to kind of protect her, and I called a play out of a timeout, and then I changed my mind because Kiki hit 2, and then I've got Avery's head spinning out there, so I've got to do a better job of really protecting her and not putting her in those situations. But to play in the third quarter the amount of minutes that she did in a row, and then to come in and she made big free throws, she got her hands on balls, she changed shots at the rim, got a couple defensive rebounds, and she's gonna get better because she works. And I've said what I said. I think the kid has a really good opportunity to be a really special player here.
I asked Kiki and Ela this after Monday, obviously frustrating. Said you guys watched a lot of film. Just how intentional were you in the practice those next 2 days to kind of get the result that you wanted tonight from not just the scoreboard, but from the results or the effort standpoint? Yeah,
our effort was great. And even going back to watching the tape on Monday, our effort was fine. It was just our unwillingness to do what we were asking. Today we were a lot more intentional. Now the execution wasn't there, but we were more intentional about doing what we were asking them to do. And look, that's a good ball club, and we've got a brand new basketball team. We're still trying to figure it out, and we're no matter how many times you practice and play against the guys, that you've got to get game reps and game minutes, and we're trying to figure out who works best with whom still, and. But our group to kind of respond. Tuesday was a mental day. A lot of film, a lot of defensive breakdowns. And I don't normally lead the film sessions, but I did that day, and I think they kind of took that to heart. And Kelly does a great job with our offense, and AP does a great job with our defense right now. And I think it's going to continue to evolve and get better because we have a group that wants to evolve and get better. And as long as they still are hungry to learn and grow together, I like this group because we got some kids who can score the basketball.